wanted to show you guys the color out here in the sunlight, because I feel like these pieces look the best when they're actually out in the sun. Try and get a couple different angles so you can actually see it without dropping it. See, shade, sunshine, shade, sunshine. Feels nicely made, it's got a good weight to it. So far I'm loving the color. Looks good. Can't wait to see what it looks like on the bike with the blue and the black. Let's put these Crossthread Cycle Levers on the bike. My fiance, we're just gonna call her Brie instead of calling her fiance. I don't know why we've been calling her fiance for so long, but she got me a little thrashing part for Christmas. We're gonna put that, there we go. So I got the front shift peg now for the bike. So we'll kind of have our mini in the back, and then the front one will no longer be the rubber. So I'm super stoked for this. It's the little things, right? It's always about the little things in life. So I'm gonna put that on the bike, put the levers on the bike. From what I can tell, the clutch side is easier than the brake side. Basically because for the clutch side, there's the retention clip that we gotta take off, and then we pop this pin out and basically just slide the new one in. So it's super simple for this side. From all the videos I was looking online, this side is the more difficult side, because see how the lever, it's inside the clamp here. So it's the same thing. You have the retention ring right here that you take off. You'll pop the ring out, but to get the full lever out, you gotta take the perch clamp off, and you gotta remove this clamp here too. So like T25s, T27, move it out, that way we can slide the lever out and then put the new one in. Everyone said it was a simple install, which means for me it probably won't be, but we'll find out. Only one way to do it. Let's get to it. And yeah, I'm excited because I think this is gonna really clean up the look of the bike. Not clean up, but it's just a, oh yeah, it's gonna look good. If I can show you without having them. Well, you're gonna see it anyways, but you know what I mean. But yeah, I think it's just gonna really look cool with the blue and the orange, because that's the colors that I want to do for the bike. I want to do the orange, the blue, and kind of work up that whole style color scheme wise for this bike. Yeah, let's just do it. So I didn't show it because it's pretty simple to take this front shifter peg off and throw the new one on. But yeah, that just cleans it up nicely. Matching black on the chrome, looks good. We're gonna start with this side first. We're gonna just remove, again, this little retaining pin clip thing. Everyone says it's the worst because you gotta make sure you don't drop it because they're so tiny you'll lose them. Once we do that, we just basically pop this pin out, and we should be able to put in our new lever. Super simple. Probably just move some stuff out of the garage to do this. Did it? Sweet. Let's put this somewhere we're not gonna lose this. This should just pop up like such. There's our pin, and there's our lever out. Voila! Ta-da! So that's out. Let me show you guys what this lever looks like compared to the new one that we're going to be putting on. I'm like blocking the sunlight, but that's how much shorter they are. I think they had said that they're just about 2 inches shorter. Yeah, so I'd say a little bit more than 2 inches, just about maybe. So we'll see how they look on the bike, but yeah, good amount shorter, a lot less wasted space. So grease on the inside here too, so the lever doesn't have any issues. And then basically, once the lever's in, bolt and retaining, whatever they call this, I can't remember what it's called, but retaining pin after that, and the clutch is done. So let's do it. And voila, first one's on there. Looks clean. I do love that orange contrast, but it's got a good pullback. Feels good in there. It's nice and smooth. I can't wait to see how it feels riding. We are in there like swimwear. Feels good. One down, one to go. So we're gonna take out the retaining pin first, and then this pin here. Then we'll take the housing off here, loosen it up so we can take it off. And let's do a comparison. So this is my hands where I think they'd normally be if I'm riding for the brake, squeezing. I usually use two fingers when I'm braking, maybe 3 if I'm really needing to pull down. But this way, maybe you guys can see size-wise what the difference is on the levers. And just like that, brake lever is off. Same kind of thing, that nub there. We're gonna grease her up a little bit and basically just put a little more grease in there too so everything moves smoothly. I heard that you have to put a little bit more pressure on this one when actually putting the brake lever in. So we'll see if that's actually true or not, but let's give it a shot. All right, y'all, just like that, we are done. The levers are both on each side. So I don't remember where my hand was last time, but so I'm using 2 comfortably. If I really want to, I could use 3, which I realize I don't really use 3. I use 2. If that helps, great. If not, I get it. But I think it looks damn good. If I could block all the crazy sunlight coming in here, it just really cleans up the handlebar. It just adds a little flair that I really like on both sides. They look fantastic. Finger folds. Oh, you guys see that? There's a cat from the last video or last install that I scared off. But anyways, it looks good. That was a lot simpler than I thought it was going to be. The retaining pin wasn't too bad for me. I mean, if you have the right tools, it helps. Well, I was curious what they were actually called, and they're called snap ring pliers. So if you're looking for that tool, that's what they're called. And I guess that circle pin is called a snap ring. So now I know. Basically, you were able to stick that in the washer, open it up, take it off. It wasn't too hard for me. I don't know. Maybe I'm just lucky and I didn't have that crazy hard of experience, but everything fits snug. It looks clean. Everything slid into place like it should. Just greased the levers up on the inside where they needed to be. I can't wait to take this out for a spin. I am super stoked. Let's test these out on the road. Hello. See if we can back it up without hitting anything, without moving anything. Because, of course, I don't want to move anything out of the garage. Because I'm lazy. I gotta adjust my mirror. Oh. Feels good. Braking is good. Shifter peg feels good on my foot too. It does feel shorter, a lot shorter, which is different. Again, different ain't bad. Just give you a little muscle memory. I mean, you go from shifting with like 3 fingers, but you can put the 4th one when you go to pull and stop. If I wanted to, I could weasel my other finger over there, but it's really just 3. The brake feels smooth on the front. It feels good off of release too. I feel like it shifts pretty smooth. I want to say smoother, but that could obviously be just a placebo effect, you know? That I'm not 100% sure about, so. But A+ for looks. Can't see jack out of that mirror. I'm gonna have to fix that. Hello, hello, goodbye. Maybe we'll adjust this right lever up a little bit for the brake. I don't know if you guys ever use this trick, but if I'm trying to get the placement back where I had my levers before, I use my mirror to look. If my mirror's to the sky, then I know it's down more. If it's up in my, I can see my full arm, then I know that my lever's up too high. So far I'm liking it. So we kind of talked about it, but look good, feel good. I feel like the clutch lets out further, but I have a better feel of when it's letting out that I can tell, at least right now. Oh, this is the wrong choice. I thought I was gonna have some speed to open up a little bit. Is everyone just looking at this dude and that's why we're slowing down? So this is very dumb, officer. So for me, or like large XL gloves, I can definitely get 3 fingers on there securely, easily, no problem. If I really had my hands closer in like this, I could probably get 4 on, but it's not usually what I do anyways. Brake wise, I do actually use just like about 2 fingers whenever I'm holding the brakes. I don't really have any qualms about like the length over here. Like brake lever, not an issue. If you're using like all 4 fingers to shift and you got like a large XL, maybe you might have some concerns if you're like, you have to shift with 4 fingers, but I'm not having really any issues with it. Like, it feels comfortable to me with the 3. It's a different feeling, like off the bat, I'll say that. And that's, again, it's not necessarily bad, it's just different. And this is like one of those things, you're not gonna know how it feels completely until you know, ride the bike for a while, put some miles on it, ride it through some amazing bumper to bumper traffic like we are right now. But I don't have a problem with the length of it. We're just filling it out, man. That's all we're doing. You get over. So far so good. I like it. And again, the look is just freaking great. This is the kind of orange look I'm trying to go for the bike. So my GoPro died. It's my fault because I didn't want to charge it after putting the levers on the bike because I was just too excited to go out and try them. So anywho, this is me just summarizing to finish up the video here in the editing process. So start off, yes, I really like the Crossthread Cycle Levers. I love the orange and the quality of them are superb. So that's kind of my final thoughts. I'd say maybe riding 2 rides afterwards, you don't even notice the difference of them being shorter. It's just kind of back to your normal. The only thing I would advise on is that if you got like super large hands, like double XL, triple XL, and you have to shift with all 4 fingers on the clutch, these might not be the levers for you just because they are shorter. Like, I can fit all 4 if I really want to grab the clutch, but I'm really just using 3, and that's 3 is super comfortable. 4, a bit of a crowd. So if you're trying to look at whether these are going to be too short for you, that's just my recommendation. Brake side is not a problem whatsoever. I only use like 2 to 3 fingers on that side, so it's not even a question. The color looks great. I love the orange that they have. They make other colored parts for the bike, so I'm going to look at their stuff. I might throw some more of their things on my bike just because the orange looks so good, especially with the blue, and that's the color scheme that I want to go for, is that blue and orange. So if you want some colored pieces for your bike, I'd recommend checking their stuff out because it's really nice. Other than that, that's pretty much sums it up. We're just going to end the video there. So thank you guys for liking, commenting, subscribing. Thank you guys for the support. I'm just excited to see what we can do with the channel moving forward. So again, hit that subscribe button and hopefully we'll see you guys real soon. Hopefully you're out there riding, having fun, and staying safe. So until then, see you guys in the next video. Thanks for tuning in. See you guys.